When it seemed like the chaos of a major airline strike might drag on endlessly, Air Canada surprised everyone by reaching an agreement with its unionized flight attendants, effectively ending the first such strike in 4 decades that had disrupted travel for hundreds of thousands. But here's where it gets controversial. Although the strike is over, the road to full operational stability looks to be longer than just a day or two. The airline has indicated that restoring normal flight schedules could take a week or even more, with some cancellations still likely over the coming days. This strike, which initially lasted nearly 4 days, had a tangible impact on the airline's operations, prompting Air Canada to withdraw its guidance for third quarter and full-year earnings, a move that raises questions about the financial implications of labor disputes like this. The airline has committed to gradually bringing flights back online, and passengers whose flights were affected now have options like refunds, credits, or rebooking on other carriers. On the ground, a team of 5,000 employees is working tirelessly to rebook customers across not only Air Canada, but also more than 120 partner airlines, according to Mark Nasser, the airline's Senior Vice President of Operations. The flight attendants, represented by the Canadian Union of Public Employees, QPE, walked out when negotiations over their contracts hit a wall. Their main demand? Fair compensation for work performed during boarding and other ground duties, which they argued was historically unpaid work. While details of the ongoing negotiations remain under wraps, the union has claimed that the issue of unpaid work is resolved, and their focus now is on securing fair pay for ground activities. This demand surpasses recent gains made by U.S. counterparts like American Airlines for similar work. Interestingly, amid the resolution, tensions flared. The union refused to end their strike immediately, even after the Canada Industrial Relations Board declared their action unlawful, creating a complex standoff involving the airline, workers, and political authorities. The federal government, through Jobs Minister Patty Hajdu, publicly urged mediation and announced plans to investigate the allegations of unpaid work, with a timeline of 6 to 8 weeks for the probe. This conflict highlights larger ongoing disputes across Canada's aerospace and transportation sectors, where employees are pushing for better wages and conditions amidst a tight labor market. Passengers' frustrations have been mounting. Many sympathize with the workers' demands, but also worry about their travel plans and personal needs. For instance, Klaus Hickman, a retired traveler who missed a flight to Toronto, expressed understanding of the workers' plight, but also concern for his own health and safety. Meanwhile, James Numfor, stranded in Toronto after returning from Cameroon, shared his experience of sleeping in the airport after Air Canada only covered one night's hotel stay for his family. All of this raises a provocative question about how these disputes will shape the future of airline labor relations and customer loyalty. Do you think airlines and unions can find a sustainable compromise that balances fair labor standards with the needs of travelers? Or are conflicts like this inevitable in an increasingly competitive industry? Join the conversation and share your thoughts.